So I mix it. First you start at a low speed. A low speed to incorporate everything. That should do it. It's all incorporated, so all mixed, well blended. Okay, now add sour cream, mix well. So I need sour cream. I need 1 cup, and it's better to use the full-fatted sour cream. You can get by with the low-fat cream cheese, but not with the sour cream. It has to be full-fat. Okay, there's a break now. Crust is coming out. Now turn it down to 325, which I think it has to be baked at. Now this has to cool completely before you put the filling in. Opening the door lets that temperature go down so it won't be too bad. Now you want a cup of sour cream, full fatted. Also, it's a nice cheesecake for Christmas time because it goes over real good. It's a nice thick cream cheese, a nice thick cheesecake. I said to add sour cream, which is 1 cup. You can use any, oops, sorry, made a mess. Add it. Try to get it all straightened out so it's neat. So you get everything out. With baking, you have to measure exactly, because with baking it's not like cooking. It's baking, you have to measure exactly, or you don't get the proper results from the recipe. But with cooking you can throw things in on that, but with baking you have to measure exactly. Wash my hands. Keep your hands washed in between, because that keeps you clean. Nobody likes to eat hair or dirt in their cream cheese and their cheesecake. So. Now I add the sour cream. Okay, so that's mixed up. Now it says to add eggs, so it's 4 eggs. So I'm going to get 4 eggs out of the ice box. So now I add 4 eggs, but you add them 1 at a time. And with putting the eggs in, you don't go to high speed, you go to low speed, and just until it's incorporated, no longer, because that makes the cracks in the cheesecake if it's beat too much or too high speed. But I got a wide bowl so I can put 1 on each side. So that's 4 eggs. 4 eggs. So now, at low speed, just till it's incorporated. That's 2 eggs. If you got a wide bowl, you can, which is good to have a wide bowl, big wide bowl. You need a large bowl. Now that's the 4 eggs. So that's 2 eggs. Just so it's incorporated. Okay, I've got the filling made with everything in it now, and now the silver pan is cool enough, which is a spring farm pan, 9-inch. I fill it all in. So it's good to lick the pans too when you're done, but get it all in as much as you can so it turns out right. tastes good to lick pans. Everybody likes to lick pans and beaters, but get all you can in there. That's it. Now I've got to put it, and probably the best thing is get a pizza pan. Pizza pan and just put it underneath, on top of, put the cheesecake on top of the pizza pan. Okay, now it's at 325. Probably in the middle of the oven, because you can have different baking. It's at 325, and you put an hour and 5 minutes for a silver Spring Farm pan, 325. If you use dark pans, then it's 300 degrees at an hour and 5 minutes. So we got to wait till that comes out. Okay, the timer has been an hour and 5 minutes. It's done now, but you have to check it. Probably the best thing is just check it a minute, a couple minutes before. Yeah, see, it's all done in the center. It jiggles a little bit, but it's really done. See, it's firm on 2 inches from the outside, so carefully. There, it jiggles a little bit, but it'll cook, it'll bake in the pan as it cools. Let's see, this outside here, about 2 inches in, is firm. It's got to be firm enough or it'll fail in the middle when you cut it. So now I have to cool it for to completely cool. Probably takes about 1 or 1/2 hours to completely cool it. What is nice is with the paring knife, you just loosen the upper edge a little bit around so it doesn't stick. The upper edge a little bit. So. And it has to be cool completely. See, there's a rim here to take off. Don't take that off until, don't loosen that until the cheesecake is completely cooled in the room. Not in the refrigerator, in the room. And when that's completely cool, which takes about an hour and a half. Okay, that's it. Now we'll wait an hour and a half. Okay, I forgot about the cinnamon. Now some people like cinnamon on top and some people don't, so you do what you like. But we like the cinnamon flavor on top, sprinkled on just on top of the cheesecake a little bit. Just a little sprinkled on there. That makes a good cheesecake. But some people don't like cinnamon on top, so if you don't, then don't put it on. Well, the cheesecake is cool now in the room temperature. So it's room temperature. So you put it on a plate. Remember, there's a bottom to the Spring Farm pan. Then you open up the Spring Farm and let the cheesecake fall through. Maybe I could help it a little bit. Looks like a little sticky. So loosen up a little bit. There it fell. Now there it is. So there. There's some. Looks like it didn't. It stuck a little too much, but I don't know. So, and just let it cool off a little bit, and then you can eat this part if you want. It should have stuck that much. I don't know why it stuck that much. So, but you don't grease a Spring Farm pan. The fat and the cream cheese and the cheesecake keeps it. The fat and the cheesecake, you don't need to oil the pan. So now with the cheesecake in a pan, in a cake server with a lid, and put it in the refrigerator to cool for at least 3 hours. 4 hours probably the best. And after it's been in the 1 hour, then take the condensation from the inside of the pan off so it doesn't drip on the cheesecake and doesn't cause a spot. And that's how you make a classic New York cheesecake.